Manchester United lose again in the Champions League, 3-2 to Galatasaray in a electrifying game, but as a Manchester United fan, extremely disappointing. We should have won that game. In the second half, we should have won that game. The first half was end-to-end stuff. End-to-end stuff. Nobody really had control of the game. Rashford played a lot better. Bruno out on the wing, I'm pretty sure it's not everybody's favorite, but Mount down the middle, you can see why Mount is playing down the middle to carry that ball. Um, and yeah, so 3-2. So Rashford actually had a very decent game, especially in the first half. He gave the ball to Hoyland. It's good to see him not like looking down at the ground and putting his head up and looking around where his players is. He's done that a few times. Manchester United should have actually won that game. If you're thinking about the opportunities we had, Hoyland had a few opportunities. He had the ball in the back of the net like three times. One was disallowed. If you're thinking about Bruno had a couple of good opportunities. He had a couple of strikes from far. There was a time when Rashford was running up the right wing, and the pass from Rashford was just not on. It was a poor pass, but Bruno could have easily put that away. The old Rashford would have probably taken the shot and not even been looking for Bruno. But you can see Rashford trying to evolve his game, which is a good thing. Before I continue this video, guys, I just like to say this defeat is not on Ten Hag. Yes, he's the manager, but watching that game and watching the mistakes that was made by the players, seriously, you cannot put that on Ten Hag. I mean, Unana making blunders, and Casemiro not picking up his man, Deloitte letting the ball bounce, and being overpowered by Zaha. Zaha was quiet whole game. He was quiet all game. They even took him off in the second half. 60 minutes, they took him off. Deloitte should have never let that ball bounce. They were tussling. Deloitte should have gone for the ball. He was still worried about Zaha. Deloitte should have gone for the ball, man. It's such a disappointing way to lose. It's such a disappointing way to lose. It was like three errors. Three errors, basically. And that's how we conceded. I mean, thinking like, Ten, Ten Hag can't tell Deloitte like go for the ball. Like Deloitte should know that. Go for the ball. He got overpowered once the ball bounced. Ten Hag can't tell. Um, he can't tell Casemiro pick up your number 10 runner. Pick up your runner. Casemiro winning 5 Champions League. He should know that. He should know that. And what was the other goal? Icardi. Yeah. We are down to 10 men already. We're down to 10 men already. Let's be real. Amrabat is not a left back. He's not a left back. He basically boots the ball upfield. In his defense, nobody's coming to help him. He boots the ball upfield. They headed it back, and he's just playing people on side. But I really think we played well today. First half was end-to-end stuff. Second half, Ten Hag makes a great substitution of Eriksen for Hannibal, or Hannibal for Eriksen, and Eriksen is just there to slow down the game, gain control, let us have all the ball, and we were so dangerous, guys. We were so dangerous. I don't get it. I don't get how we lose that game. We were so dangerous. We had so many opportunities. Mount, Bruno, Rashford, Hoyland had a brilliant flipping game. He had a brilliant game. He showed today what he was all about. He showed he's coming to his own. He showed why we paid the money. He's an exciting play. We paid the money, but we lose again, guys. We lose again due to errors, not tactics. The tactics was changed to suit the players. If you look at the Palace game, that wasn't the tactics we played. That was not the tactics we played. We never played the tactics because the players never implemented those tactics. They couldn't do it. So they changed the tactics. Very basic football. Wingers. You saw Amrabat, he was sort of anchored to the left back. Right back, left back, midfielders. We were basically playing with like two attacking midfielders, and obviously whenever we needed to defend with two attackers, two attacking midfielders with Casemiro in the pivot, and whenever we needed to defend, they just dropped, Mount and Hannibal in the first half especially, they just dropped. Second half, obviously, Eriksen played a bit deeper, and then he was playing in the number 10 as the half went on. Eriksen had a bit of a free role, he's not the most defensive player, but he put in a shift, Yeah, guys, it's super disappointing. It looks like we're going to be playing Europa League. I said in my pre-match video, we need to cherish this, man. It's a terrible flippant season. It's going to be a terrible flippant season. We are struggling. We are seriously struggling. But I'm not ready to turn on Ten Hag. In all honesty, they booed him at the end of the game. I don't know if they booed him or they booed the team, but there were boos in the stadium at the end of the game. But that defeat is not on Ten Hag. We should have scored multiple goals. And we shouldn't have been making the errors. It was the Onana, the third goal. No, not the third goal. The Onana mistake for the red card. What? Oh my God. That's crazy. The fact that I never mentioned it earlier in the video, it's almost like one of those things that I'm just taking, like, in Harry Potter. In Harry Potter, where they take the wand and they take the memory, and they drop it. Like, I'm taking that memory out of my head, man. I don't want to say that was a blunder. That was an absolute blunder. And this is the second time in the Champions League he's making that mistake. The second time in the Champions League, guys. I feel like I'm all over the place with this video. There was positives to it. It was positives and it was great negatives, but there was definitely positives. Ten Hag needs to find a way of playing, man. Ten Hag needs to find a way of playing. He tried to implement a system versus Palace. And I spoke about it. I even made a video of the system he's trying to implement it. It's obviously not working. It doesn't suit Bruno and it doesn't suit Rashford. Like I said in the video, it doesn't suit them. It does not suit them. I think he can still implement it, but I don't think at the moment with the left back injuries, I think maybe once we have a proper left back, he can implement that system. But I don't think at the moment. So sticking to normal football, it's not counter-attacking his position, but it's in a normal structure of the 4-2-3-1. The go-to. It's like the go-to. Or it actually evolved, but sometimes it was a 4-1 or a 4-1-4-1. But for the most part, especially in defense, it was a 4-1-2-3-1. Yeah. But disappointing, guys. Disappointing. It doesn't. Looks like we're into the Europa League. Anyway, guys, I think I'm rambling. I just felt like I've been rambling this video. Unplanned. I don't show a lot of emotion, but emotional. The way I'm rambling, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm not upset. I'm disappointed, man. Anyway, guys, if your glazes out, like the video, share it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments below. We are pushing for 50 subscribers. Baby steps. There is subscribers coming in drips and drabs. Hopefully it picks up, guys. Thanks for the support. Really do appreciate it. And remember, safety in numbers. Peace.